At the top for us tonight, it is another case of a wrong-way driver causing a major crash on one of our local roadways. This one taking place late last night along I-37. Police receiving numerous calls about the driver. That crash wound up involving 4 vehicles and sent the driver and 3 others to the hospital, including a 74-year-old woman. Yeah, the driver identified as 23-year-old Kendra Nunez. She was arrested for intoxication assault with a vehicle. And tonight, first responders spoke to our Bill Churchwell about what to do if you ever encounter a wrong-way driver headed straight toward your vehicle. He joins us now with details. Bill?
Rudy, Leslie, according to TxDOT, in 2023, there were over 360 DUI-related crashes. Now, those resulted in 11 deaths and 33 serious injuries. And that was just in Corpus Christi tonight. I spoke with a woman who had to dodge that wrong-way driver last night, moments before the crash. When Alyssa Engelke got behind the wheel of her car Sunday night, she never expected she would come face to face with a wrong-way driver.
I just saw headlights oncoming, thinking it was the other side. My eyes were playing tricks on me, but sure enough, she was coming straight in my lane.
It was just after 10 o'clock when she saw headlights coming directly at her. With only seconds to react, she moved over to the side of the road and called 911.
I just took a good fiver to myself because that was crazy. I was shaking. That could have ended terribly.
Moments later, this terrifying scene. A crumpled car, debris scattered across I-37. Cell phone video shared with 3 News shows the aftermath of the crash police say was caused by a woman driving the wrong way. She is also suspected of being drunk, according to police. The vehicle first hitting a car in the left lane. 4 vehicles in all were involved. You were saying you were in that left lane.
Yes, I certainly was. And never again, not at nighttime.
We've seen it happen all before. 25-year-old Benjamin Schneider was struck and killed by a wrong-way drunk driver in August of last year along I-37 near McKenzie Road. But it was a crash in November of 2022 that led to safety enhancements around the Harbor Bridge after a wrong-way driver killed 2 people and seriously injured a 3rd. That driver, Roxanne Palacios, remains in jail where she awaits a trial.
Move over to the shoulder, to the right shoulder, not the left shoulder, but the right shoulder.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Lieutenant Michael Pena says a vast majority of wrong-way driver crashes happen in the left lane, also known as the fast lane. Here's why.
What you know to be the fast lane, if you reverse it, for them it's the slow lane, and they think they're driving in the correct lane. 1, obviously be aware of your surroundings. 2, pull over to the right shoulder. Call 911.
Alyssa was doing just that and knows how lucky she is.
I could have looked down at the wrong moment, and my mom, my husband could have gotten terrible phone calls.
And tonight, Lieutenant Pena says it's so important to be extremely vigilant. Tonight, we have learned that Nunez has bonded out of jail, so now there are several conditions, bond conditions, she will have to follow. Some of those, she cannot drink alcohol, she will have a curfew, and a supervising officer will also have to have full access to her phone through an app. Back to you.